Dude, why do you have so many 5-star characters that are barely leveled up? Not a single event 5-star weapon, and even the 4 stars are barely level 80. Oh my god, it's about to be one of those accounts. Hello and welcome everybody to another video. In this video we are going to be fixing Naja's account. Now they have started playing this game all the way back in 2021. However, they didn't really play much as pretty much their first characters they got around 2023 and higher. So all the characters from the earlier regions they barely have any all the way until Fontaine here where we have Furina, Clarend, also get Molani from Natlan and then obviously Notcry. So they had issues with building the teams, understanding all the new elements, because when they started the game it was very simple, there wasn't even Dendro yet, and now we have Dendro, we have all the blooms, we have the lunar stuff, so it can get overwhelming really easily. So they've asked for my help so I can make them 2 teams, able to walk around the map, kill any boss they need, kill any overworld things, and obviously clear the abyss. And that's pretty much all I needed to hear, so... do you think I can fix this account using an entire 133 fragile resin? And 5 condensed? Well, you're gonna have to stay tuned to find out. As per usual, the first thing we need to do is to set up some goals and plans for this account. Wait, what's that above Celestia over there? U7 buy? Are you tired of grinding non-stop all day just to get a few Primogems? Well, I've got just a solution for you. On U7 buy, you can get Welkin Moons, Genesis Crystal Packs, all for huge discounts. And on top of that, if you use the link that I'll have in the description or in the pinned comment, or if you use the discount code VASKYU7, you will get an additional 8% discount on top of that. With a 4.7 rating on Trustpilot with over 43,000 reviews, don't miss out on U7 buy. Anyways, back to our goals and plans. The first thing we need to do is to have 2 teams with at least 1 fully built DPS in each of them, and obviously each of these teams need to be able to clear domains and kill bosses and clear the abyss without any sort of issues. I can already see that they're not experienced with team making because... why do we have a Furina and a Molani in the same team? Either way, we go to our second goal here. We're gonna need to clear the abyss all the way till floor 11, getting all of the stars in each of the chambers. Now, they have never even cleared floor 9 a single time yet, otherwise we would see a little thing up here showing the history. The highest they've cleared, as we can see now, is 3 stars in chamber 1, and that is the highest they could go. We're gonna obviously try to change that. We're gonna make them strong enough to clear the abyss all the way to floor 11 from now on forever. Either way, now that we have all our goals and plans finally set up, let's see what this account has to offer. Alright, we're gonna start with the weapons as per usual. We've already seen that there's not that many 5-star weapons, but we do have a couple of good ones at least. If we're gonna use Bennett, we can use the Skyward, and if we're gonna use Flins, we have this Primordials 8, which is amazing. No battle pass weapons, but we do have a Black Cliff though. That is also really nice. Do we have XP? Yes, we do. 5,000 XP pretty much. That is really, really good. How about artifacts? There's a couple of upgraded ones, which is not bad, but I don't see much XP. There's a little bit, but we're definitely gonna need more than that. Okay, at least we have some upgraded ones that we can use still, so we're not completely cooked. We do have a bunch of resin. 133 is enough. However, let me look at the Mora and XP. Okay, 300 XP books and 700 of the red ones, plus 12 million Mora. Okay, we're not gonna spend any ley lines most likely for this video. That's good. We're gonna leave all the 133 fragiles pretty much for Ascension materials and artifacts. We've only got a couple of billets, but that's okay. Don't have any of the gems here, so if I'm gonna need to craft a weapon, that might be an issue. Okay, how about our solvent situation? I see 3 solvents, 1 feather, and 1 elixir. Holy, we are broke. However, it seems that we can craft an elixir here when we get some XP. So if we get really desperate, we can still use this. We'll use 2 pieces that are upgraded and we can get an extra elixir. Hopefully we won't need to get there, but if we do, at least now we have an option to do it. Alright, I think I've looked enough in the inventory. Let me take a look at the characters now. Okay, I see a Venti and a Durin, and I feel like I should automatically use these 2. However, there's also a Varka. So I have to choose between Venti or Varka pretty much, because I could do them with Furina and Benny. Although I feel like if I'm gonna play Venti, I probably shouldn't play Furina. I should instead play... where's she? Faruzan. She's not C6 though. Let me take a look at character constellations. Do we have any 5 stars with cons? only the standard banner ones. Okay. Either way, since everybody sees Zero, I'm gonna go ask the owner if they want me to play Varka or if they want me to play Venti. Because they're both gonna be in the same team. We're gonna play them with Durin, with Farina, and with Bennett. I feel like that should be the best team we can use here because I don't want this Farina to go to waste. The second team, I could run a Moolani, but we literally have a Flins. I don't think any other DPS here can beat Flins, even without his team. I can easily play him with Official here. I can play him with Aino and Sucrose, and he's easily gonna deal the most DPS. Now, Mualani and Clorenda are still good characters, but I don't think it beats the new Lunar stuff from Flint's, and obviously Venti having pretty much his premium team is the best thing we can use here. And if we're gonna use Mualani, then we cannot use Farina, and I really like to build Farina. Alright, I'm gonna quickly ask the owner if they want me to build Varka or Venti, and I will be back. Alright, I have discussed it with the owner and they said they'd like me to build Venti instead. Thank God, because I absolutely hate this guy. Look at his face. Doesn't it look like the Roblox face? Like the meme one? Anyway, since we're gonna play Venti and Flins, let me get into the team creation really quickly. Alright, let's start with team 1. I think I'd rather do Venti's team here because most of the characters seem to be already leveled. Gonna play him with Durin, so we have double Hexray, and obviously Farina, so she wouldn't go to waste, and she's gonna give us Vapes. And obviously Bennett is almost a no-brainer for this kind of team. That's going to be team 1. Now let's move on to team 2. Here we are going to go with Flins, Official, but I'd like a Cookie though. Do we have a Cookie? I don't see a Cookie. Am I blind? Oh no, we do not have a Cookie. Oh, that's gonna be so hard to play. Like, Official is really nice because she gives you particles for his burst, but then you have no heals in this team. That is very, very rough. We're gonna have to deal with it. Gonna go obviously with Aino, and we're gonna finish it off with Sucrose. That's gonna be team 2. However, we're gonna go to team 1, and instead of instantly building it, we're gonna go test out the DPS in both teams first, so we see the starting point, and then we're gonna test them again at the end. So to do that, so we can see the exact DPS, we're gonna go to Miliastra, sort by popularity, and pick the DPS test dummy. Here you can pick a team and you can see the exact DPS you can get out of them. I'd like to test team 1 first, because they seem to be pretty built. See how much they do. Alright, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to rotate this team, but let's hope I do it right. I do Farina first, probably Durin skill burst. Bennett burst, and then Venti skill burst. Oh my god, I just see a Favonius on him. He's definitely not built for DPS. Okay, and we are not even reaching 15k DPS with this team. Oh no, 16k? Yeah, that is the highest we reached. Holy, that is so bad. We're supposed to be dealing DPS pretty much with 3 characters here. Durin and Farina and Venti are supposed to be dealing damage. 16k out of that is nothing. Holy, we're gonna need to get them to at least do like 50 to 70k. Otherwise, we're definitely not gonna be able to do floor 11 with that. However, let me now go test that Flint's team. Although I'm pretty sure we're not gonna deal anywhere near the 16k we even just saw now. Almost nobody's built, and obviously no levels on them. Probably no artifact sets either, so I'm not expecting much here, but we're gonna test it anyways. The rotation is pretty easy. Boom. Okay, it's doing 34,000. Obviously not much. Barely reaching 10k. Yeah, 13k. I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. It's pretty close to the other team. One is doing 16k, this one is doing around 12k. Both of them need to be at least 50k so we can clear this. So yeah, there's a lot of work that we need to do. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get back into the real game. Alright, here we go. Now that we're back into the game, we're obviously gonna start by building team 1. So let's see what Venti has to offer. He's already ascended to 80. How hard would it be to get him to 90? I would need overworld materials, a little bit of the boss, and some gems. Oh, and it's only gonna give ER? Why doesn't it give crit? Probably because he's based on ER since he was a support when they released him. Oh, come on. I would have hoped for them to give him crits. I don't know if I want to ascend that at all I'm gonna get is a little bit of attack and some ER. I thought we are gonna get some crit rate out of it. How's our talent levels? Okay. Normal attack is not leveled at all. I'm probably just gonna take it to level 8 anyways. I don't think I would take it to level 9, so ascending to 90 is probably not that important. How about his weapon? I already saw we have a Favonius. That is good for a support Venti, but a DPS one? I don't know about that. And we don't seem to have any weapons. What? I mean, we could use these slingshots. A normal or charge attack hits a target within 3 seconds of being fired, increase damage by 36%. Could even make this at R2. How much bonus damage would we get out of that? 42% more damage. I think we should start using this. It gives us crit rate and it will give us normal attack damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't give that much base attack though. Is it possible to craft something? Is there a good weapon we can craft here? I really don't like doing floor 11 with a 3-star weapon. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It gives you crit rate and more normal attack damage, but still it feels really weak to use a 3-star. Like something made. What does this do? Physical. It's like no weapon. What about prototype? Charge attacks. I don't know. I think we might have to use this here. I mean, it's not the worst weapon in the world. I'll probably have to take this to level 90 to make it at least give some kind of attack. And I'll have to make up for it a lot in the artifacts. This is also gonna mean I'm gonna need to make Durin and Farina deal some damage, because him with just a 3-star weapon is not gonna deal that much. Okay, so we're not gonna ascend him, but we're probably gonna take this weapon to 90. What about his artifacts? He does actually have his set. How are these pieces? This is really good. Okay. Feather. Oh my god, a 1020. Holy, okay, that's the off piece though. Sands, 1010 with some ER. Okay, I don't hate it. It's on set. You did craft that piece though. Goblet. You did also craft this piece. Okay, so you used 6 elixirs on this build. Holy. But it is a good piece as well. Almost a 1020 on set. And here, oh my god, you also crafted this. You crafted pretty much his whole set. Because this feather here is crafted, but it's on Durin. So you spent 1, 3, and 4, that is 7. You spent 9 elixirs on this build. Holy, that is expensive. However, these pieces actually rolled pretty well. I don't think I'm gonna need to change anything here, dude. These are actually amazing. I mean, they are crafted pieces. You can't really get much better than that by luck. At least with my luck you can't. Okay, what about our... Oh, we already know we're C0 talents. I will definitely need to upgrade that normal attack to level 8. Maybe I'll take the burst to level 6. Maybe yes, maybe not. It depends. The most important one would obviously be taking his normal attack to level 8. Alright, so we summed it up for Venti. We won't level him. We'll get his weapon to 90. We will not touch his artifacts, but we will make his normal attack level 8. And hopefully by then he's gonna have enough stats and he's gonna be really good. The problem is he's already pretty good on crit rate. We're pretty much over capping actually. Yeah, because this set gives you 20% crit rate. So we're already at 102. And if we upgrade this, we're gonna get even more. Ooh, okay. I am going to definitely need to change this. Does anybody have a crit damage piece? There's one on Flins, but I don't want to take it from Flins. There's one on Mulani, which we're not using. I might have to steal that. If I take this just for now, let's just keep this maybe for someone later. If I yoink this from Mulani, and then I yoink this from Durin, what are we gonna be at? 1000 attack already, 51, there we go. 51 to 178, and we get 20 out of the set, so that's 71. And when we upgrade this weapon, we're gonna have a little bit more as well. So we're gonna be at 80 something to 178. That is looking a lot better with some ER, with some Animo. We're gonna get some attack as well. I think we're gonna be looking good once we're done here. We're gonna have to fix up Durin, and we're gonna have to fix up Molani though, because we pretty much just yoinked their pieces to make this Venti doable. Alright, enough of Venti, let's move on to Durin. Level 90 for some reason. Why is he level 90 and Venti is level 8? You know what? I'm just not gonna ask questions. It just means I don't have to level him up. He's got 2000 attack and 51 to 160. Okay. With 200 ER as well. That is a pretty good build. We have Sacrificial. I don't know about Sacrificial. I wouldn't mind having this Blackcliff instead. The ER is nice, but I'd like Durin to deal some damage too. Venti alone is not gonna deal enough damage. I need Durin and Farina to be dealing damage as well. I think I might take this weapon also to level 90. We've got a lot of more on weapon XP. It's just gonna take time for the overworld. I can do that. So we're probably gonna take the weapon to level 90 just like he is. Artifacts. Oh, he didn't have a full set. Oh, okay. So we're probably gonna have to farm this set as well. Where is it? The one we had on Venti. We've only got a couple of pieces. I mean, even if you give him this back, I'm gonna lock this one because it could be good. No attack here. Yeah, we're gonna need a couple of pieces. I could already take this for Durin, and then we're gonna be maybe taking this one and upgrading it. I'll just keep this for now so we can actually kill stuff. Could even take this random flower, and then I'd be missing a goblet or a sand. And then I can get a 4 set. We'll do his domain a couple times. When we get to it, we'll try to get him a 4 set, even if it's not that great. As long as he's got a little bit of crit rate that he crits all the time. Not that much crit damage is okay, because he's not going to be the only one dealing damage, obviously. He's already at 2.2k attack, which is insane. Let me look at his talents. Okay, they are a little on the low side. He's level 90, so I'm gonna try to take his skill and burst to level 7 here. The reason I'm taking skill to level 7 is because when you level it, it gives you more energy right away, which means you can spam your burst more often without having that much ER. It's perfect, literally. So I'll try to take skill and burst to level 7. I'll take his weapon to 90. I'll get him an artifact set probably towards the entire end of the video where I do artifacts. And obviously I don't need to ascend him. Okay, that's gonna be Durin. Let's move on to Farina. Send it to 80. Probably not gonna take her to 90, to be honest. It's nice for the crit rate, but I'm not gonna take her to 90 and leave Venti to 80. We're only doing floor 11, so we don't need to do much when it comes to levels. Now the weapon, sacrificial, no thank you. I really do not want that. Do we have? Yes, we do. We have got a Favonius on Bennett, and I'm really eager to use that, so I think I'm gonna take that. And I'm probably also gonna take this weapon to 90. It gives her a bunch of ER, which is so important on her. And sacrificial is like one of the worst things you can use on Farina, to be completely honest with you. So we're not gonna ascend her. We'll take this weapon to 90. She does not have a full set. Okay. What is she missing? Golden Troop. Oh, we've got this on Flins. She's got a feather, which is okay. Sands, that's an off piece. And a goblet that is pretty much nothing, but it is on set HP. The circuit is not that great, but I can take this one now because it's freed up. This one can just be XP. I could, if I have a better piece to use on Flins, I could probably just yoink this. Since we're using this team for now, I'll keep it on her. So we have the full set. And then when we get to Flins, we'll decide what we'll do with him. So right now, she's got a full set, 31k HP, 72 to 94, which is not that great, but 141 ER. We will still have to try to get her a couple of pieces, maybe towards the end again. When we do artifacts, I'll try to use Strongbox to enhance her a little bit. No talents. Oh, level 1? Ay, why did you abandon her like that? Not my girly Farina. I am definitely gonna take her at least to level 7 on the skill and burst. She's ascended to 80, so I can go over level 6, and I'm gonna take my chances to do that. I'm gonna go level 6 skill and burst. I'm gonna make her do some damage too, because again, we need a lot of characters to deal damage in this team. Everybody here is doing damage, so we can beat it. It's not just all supporting one character, unfortunately. So we cannot just focus on one character and the other characters just build them a little bit. Everybody in this team needs to be built really well so they can deal some damage. Alright, so Farina's easy. I won't level her. I'll get her weapon to 90, probably enhance a couple artifacts and get her skill and burst to level 7. Awesome. Let's move on to Benny now. Only ascended to 60. Okay, it's not that hard to ascend him, so I might actually take him all the way to level 80. 70 is 100%, so we even unlock his talent, but I think we should take him to level 80. Another reason for that, he's literally C5. That is the perfect constellation for him. Even C6 is nice, but I'm not gonna unlock that for you because some people don't like his C6. But since he is C5 and he can literally use his best in slot weapon here, Skyward Blade, I think it's worth taking him to level 80. So I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm taking him to level 80 mainly so I can get that burst to level 8. It's currently level 4, but we've got 3 levels because of constellation, so it counts as 7. So basically this is gonna be at level 11 and he's already C5. I'll get him an artifact set because he does not have a full noblesse, unfortunately. He's got one singular piece. He needs a full set with energy recharge as the sands. And obviously I'm gonna take this weapon all the way to level 90, which is probably gonna be the most expensive one because it's a 5-star, but we've got plenty of XP, plenty of Mora, plenty of Resin. I think I should do it. I should not lazy out on Bennett 100%. That's one character the owner is never gonna regret being built. Okay, so Bennett is easy. We'll ascend him to 80. We'll get his weapon to 90, get him a full artifact set, and level up his burst a couple more times. Sounds like a lot of work, but it's pretty easy to do. Alright, since we planned out everything we're gonna do in Team 1, let me go put that in the training guide, right? And that is pretty much the last character here. There's so much overworld resources that I'm gonna need to farm for literally every single character. Everybody needs so many resources, so it's probably gonna take me so long to farm all of these. Holy, probably gonna join someone who's world level 9 for this. Holy resources, bro. I'm gonna need to farm so much. We are world level 8, correct? World level 7. Oh, it's because it's not reverted. Okay, let's do that. And I'm probably gonna join a world level 9 because it drops more overworld resources, and I'm gonna do it there. This is gonna take so long, so I'm most likely going to be seeing you tomorrow here. I'm gonna take all day to farm these. So without further ado, I'm gonna quickly go farm all the overworld resources I need for Team 1. So when I'm back, all we're gonna have to do is just domains and bosses. So I'm gonna go get the overworld resources and I will be right back. And just like that, we have finally gotten all the overworld resources needed for Team 1. Dude, that took so long. I needed to farm 4 worlds worth of things, and I know I'm still gonna need more for Team 2 as well. This was all just for Team 1. I spent at least 6 hours of overworld farming. That took forever. However, we have literally everything we need for Team 1 now. We're just gonna need to start doing the domains and bosses, maybe weekly bosses here and there, and then we're gonna be fine. Well, let's start with Venti then. We need to get the weapon to level 90. I should have everything other than the materials from the domains, so let's go do that. The characters are still weak-ish, but they should be able to kill domains. I was able to kill overworld things just fine with them. I'm actually gonna need plenty of these because I need them for both Durin and Venti. I'll just farm for both of them at once then. Alright, here we go. However, I realized something also while farming overworld things in this team. I should definitely play the DPS version of Durin where I do skill attack and not double skill, because he does do a lot of damage in this team, and like I said before, we need everybody to be dealing damage here. However, the domains are pretty easy to clear. Less than a minute and we can clear them, so it's fine. Gonna start using the condensed. Should be no more than 3 and we'll be done here for sure. Even if it's for 2 characters, I don't think we're gonna spend more than 4. Already got one of the messages at 3 runs, but I think I will still need more. Yeah, for sure. Maybe I'll have to spend all 5 condensed. I'm not sure anymore. I thought we'll get a little bit more luck with the golden pieces. Either way, it doesn't matter. We still have so much resin anyways. Still have the full resin. We still have all the fragiles, obviously over 130. Spending a couple for leveling up Durin and Venti's weapons are probably not going to be an issue. Okay, that was the last condensed and we still didn't get any messages, so I think I'm going to spend another 40 of the normal resin and then I'm going to stop. Maybe we'll get some luck with the crafts. Okay, last 40 resin I'm spending. I did get another message, but I'm gonna go craft anyways and see if it's enough. Oh, there we go. Now we got everything we need. Even the golden ones and the green ones. There we go. Perfect. And now I should be able to go to Venti. I should be able to get the weapon all the way to level 90 with no issue. I have all the resources now, all the books. Well, not the books, but the enhancement ores and all the Mora. Let's go all the way to level 90 here. There we go, rearmed and reforged. Let's get that upgraded to 90. Thankfully, it's pretty cheap when it comes to the enhancement ores because it is a 3-star weapon, so it barely costs any. There we go. Now we get just a little bit of attack, unfortunately. 350 is like nothing, but we get 31 crit rate and 42% more attack. Well, not really attack, but just 42 extra damage with normal attacks. So now we have only 1500 attack. Obviously a little low, but we've got 70 to 178, and we get 20% out of this set, 20% crit rate. So it's 90 to 178. So the ratio is really good now. He's level 90, or he's level 80. His weapon is level 90. His artifacts, I'm not going to switch anything for now. Everything seems good enough for him. Now we have to worry about his talents. I want that normal attack all the way to level 8, and I maybe want to get the burst to level 6. And to do that, I'm gonna need to go do this domain quite a few times. Now this one is definitely going to be one of the resin drainers that we're going to have to do. I think we need it for 2 characters as well. Yeah, also again, Durin and Venti need this exact book. We need 48 silvers and 18 golds. That is very, very expensive. We're even gonna have to come back to this domain again for Bennett here, but for a different book. However, let's go do this. We're probably gonna spend like 10 fragiles here just to get that amount of books. 18 golds and 48 silvers is a lot. We'll see. We have 133. We should be fine. Get a little bit of pyro damage bonus out of this domain, which is not bad. I would use the normal Durin attack thing here, but I think I'd rather use a support one because it's got bigger AoE. Can Venti pull these slimes when they're... Oh, he can. Oh, well then I don't really need the AoE thing out of Durin because I could just get the enemies to be next to each other. Okay, there we go. That is the first run out of probably 10 of them. No golds. Well, I'm gonna continue still at 132. We're gonna continue until the book tells us we have enough, and then we're gonna see how much resin we have left. Okay, that is exactly the 10th run, and we are not getting any messages, so I think I'm just gonna go craft and see if it's enough anyways, maybe with some luck. If not, we'll come back and do a couple more runs. Don't want to spend more than 10 runs on one domain, although it's for basically 2 characters. Still, if we can save any amount, I'd rather save it. I'm not sure how much the second team will need. Let's see, we only need silvers. We don't need any of these green ones, so let's just craft them all. Now we need 15 golds, okay. I think I'd rather use Singshow here. Craft up the 15. Okay, almost exactly enough. We got so lucky with this. Okay, well, perfect then. I don't have to do that anymore. However, before I get to upgrading the talents, we do need to kill the weekly boss. Need to go kill the wolf. Okay, I've not fought that one in forever. I think he's only immune to cryo, so we should be able to kill him with no issues here. Here we go. Wolf of the North. Commence trial. Oh my god, I have not fought him in so long. This looks so goofy, bro. He looks like the alpha wolf from the memes. He's too Sigma for all of us. Alright, let's kill this guy. Stop messing around. Ow. Please don't one-shot me. I'm sorry. Ow. Oh, he's immune to Animo as well? Oh, okay. Ow. Okay, I need my team to heal. I'm gonna start dying. I'm just gonna take the time while he's spinning around to heal. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. Alright, let's get rid of this guy now. Should go damage with Farina. Ow. Go, Durin, go. Durin's actually carrying this, dude. He's doing so much damage, even with basically no build. Die. Ow. Die. There he goes. Let's get this. Ooh, I didn't get any messages. Okay, we got one of the pieces at least. Did we have a solvent to craft another? Or wait, was this maybe first time clear rewards? No. No first time clear rewards in Andrea's Forest. Wait, it's just not there? Bruh. Okay. Fair enough. There's no first time clear rewards for that one. Really? The one that I need? Whatever, we do have 3 solvents, so I can use one of them here. Here we go. And now if I go to Venti, I should be able to take that normal attack all the way to level 8 with nothing stopping me. There we go. And that burst to level 6. Perfect. And now that Venti's done, he's level 80, he's got a level 90 weapon, a very, very good artifact set, good upgraded talents, level 8 on normal attack and level 6 burst. Can already move on to Durin. I should be able to get his weapon already to 90 because I farmed the same domain as Venti here. So let's take that already to level 90. Should give us a bunch of crit damage. There we go. Ascend it to 90. Let's also level it up. Perfect. There we go. 36 crit damage and 560 attack. Now his artifacts I'm probably, like I said, I'm gonna leave till the last because I'm gonna need a lot of his pieces. I'm missing a few of them. So we're gonna leave that last. However, the talents, I believe I should be able to take that now too, because it was, again, the same domain as Venti. However, I will need to kill the weekly as well. I completely forgot about that. Well, time to go kill this guy. I'm not sure if I can solo this one though. Like, the wolf was just a really old one, so you could damage it with these characters, but I don't know about this one. I'm probably gonna have Bob join me now to help me with this. Alright, Bob has successfully made it into our world, and in case you're not familiar with who Bob is, that's just me on my main account playing on my phone. Alright, let us do this domain now. It's also for Durin and someone else? Bruh. It's gonna be bad then. I'm gonna need a lot of the pieces. Whatever, I'm just gonna pick a couple characters to help out the Chaska here as per usual. Alright, let's do this. All I'm gonna do is just, I'm gonna stand here and look pretty. Ew, not Chi-Chi. Farina, there we go. I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty, and I'm gonna watch Bob do the whole thing for me. Oh, I killed it just before it split the ground. I did lose Chaska anyways though, what? Ah, whatever. It doesn't matter now. Let's claim this. Okay, we got one of the pieces we needed and the solvent. Okay. We got one of each, and I believe we also had first time clear rewards, so we should be good here without having to spend solvents. Let me check again. Who was the other character? Bennett. Why does Bennett need this? What? Bennett doesn't need this. Is it because of the gems? Oh my god, it's because of the gems, bro. I was like, why does Bennett need a boss from Natlan? Oh my god, new Bennett lore dropped? Alright, Bob. Get out of my world. We will come back to you when we need you again. Now let's go to Durin. Let's get that skill to level 7 and the burst to level 7 as well. There we go, baby. Now I'm gonna leave him as is for now. Although the artifact set is obviously goofy and I need to change it. But I'm gonna leave him for now. He's got an okay build to go for now until we get to the artifacts farming point, which we'll probably do towards the end. Alright, let's do Farina now. She was already at 80 and I was not going to take her to 90. The weapon, that one I am definitely going to take to at least level 80. Let me check in the training guide. Which level did I say I was going to take this? Venti's done, Durin is done. She needs... Okay, I'm taking that to 90. So we're going to go do that one cursed domain that I can never escape. I'm even going to have to do it twice. Once for Farina and once for Bennett. And unfortunately, they're not on the same material, so I have to do it separately. Oof. Alright, let's just do Farina's first then. This should be all easy stuff here. Venti is starting to actually deal damage now. He was doing like 1,000 per hit. Now I just saw 11k, 14k, 14k again. That alongside Durin damage and soon enough also Farina damage, we're gonna be doing so much more than we were. Definitely gonna be floor 11 worthy. Start using fragiles. I'm gonna need a lot more though. I need 4 golds, 9 of these, and 9 of these. Okay, probably 2 more runs and we'll be done here. Okay, that is the 3rd run. Is this going to be enough? Only one of the messages. I don't know about this. I think we might need to spend more. I only had 1 gold and 1. I need 3. I think this run should finish it though. Okay, I hope this is the last run. This is the 4th one. Yep, all 3 messages. There we go. Let's get out of here. There we go. Now we have everything we need. Now let's also take this weapon all the way to 90. We're so lucky that we have so much XP that we can just keep going to level 90 with so many weapons. Would have been so cooked if we had no weapon XP. There we go. Favonius ascended to level 90. Let's get that all leveled up. And that is a Farina weapon done right there. Perfect. Now that she's ascended to 80, her weapon's level 90. Her artifact set is also going to need to be changed. For the most part, at least. I think it was just a couple of pieces, like this one here. Yeah, maybe the circlet. Just a couple of pieces maybe out of the strongbox, but we'll do that again later when we do artifacts. Now I would like to upgrade these because there's nothing. We need to get these, both of them, to level 7. Let me see, what do I need for that? Okay, I'm gonna need to, again, kill a weekly boss, and I'm gonna need to do this domain pretty much the same amount as I just did Durans and Ventis. Probably around 10 runs again. Let's go do it. Hopefully we can still solo this one as well. Let's do this. There we go, bro. Oh my god, that one was so much tougher. A whole minute and I lost Venti here. Might have someone join to help me with this. I don't think I can do 10 runs if it's gonna be like that. Okay, that is the 7th run, and I think this might be enough. Probably not. I think we'll do one more and we'll call it there. Okay, there we go. That is the 8th run, and I think I'm gonna call it there regardless. And we did get the 2 messages now. Let's go craft them up. At least we didn't do a full 10 run like we did for Venti. Although Venti was for 2 characters. Right, there we go. Now we got all the books we need. However, before I get straight into her talents, we will need to kill this weekly though. So let's go do that first. If we just get one of its pieces, we're guaranteed one more for the first time clear rewards anyway. So we just need one here, and we should be able to take the skill and the burst to level 7 without having to use solvents. Let's do this. God, this wheel is so annoying. It keeps disappearing. It should exist here for a while now. Kill him. Kill him before he goes away. Come back. Oh my god, don't tell me he's gonna survive with that HP. Actually kidding me. Oh well, he's gonna come down again normally. Die. There we go. Got an achievement for this. Let's loot that. And okay, nice. We got one of the pieces we needed, and we're gonna get the other one out of the first time clear rewards. Perfect. Let's get out of here. Let me quickly claim this, and now I can go to her talents, get that skill all the way to level 7 from level 1. Literally had nothing on her. We'll do the same thing to the burst because they both matter pretty much the same. One buffs you and the other one makes her deal more damage. Perfect. There we go. Now that is a build for Rina right there. Only missing some artifacts for later, and then she's gonna be completely done. All right, let's move on to Bennett. That is the last character we need to build in team 1 besides artifacts, but he needs a lot of work. We're gonna need to ascend him to 80 first, then we're gonna need to get his weapon to 90, then we're gonna need to get his burst pretty much to level 11. He's gonna be a little costly, but he's such a good support, we have to. All right, let's start with his level. We're gonna need to kill this. Oh, I'm gonna need a world level 9 here. I'm probably gonna join Bob then, because my friend here is not world level 9, and we're going to kill this boss for about 4 or 5 runs maybe, which means I'm gonna have my resin pull to do that. Gonna use 2 fragiles. I'm gonna hope that this is enough. If not, I'll just use one more. Still have 110. Gonna quickly leave my friend's world and join Bob. Alright, we have made it into Bob's world. Let me just change my characters as usual. Alright, I'm just gonna use my Farina skill, so I'm actually gonna help a little here. I'm just not just gonna sit down and look pretty in this one, because we do need Hydro. Yeah, it's really easy to kill this guy. Just gonna stand here next to the looting thing as I do them. Oh, I think I got all the crystals I need because I just got 2 messages. That's good to know. I did not want to waste a lot of Dust of Azoth because I don't think we had many. Yeah, we did not have much Stardust, unfortunately. So any gems we can get for free here is really nice. I'm just gonna keep spamming my skills so I'm a little bit helpful. Gonna keep killing this with Bob, and I'll be back once I'm done killing this boss. Okay, that was the last run, and I do need to do one more. Completely out of resin, so it's okay. One extra fragile is not gonna kill us. There we go. And now we have all we need for Benny to get him to level 90. I think the gems should be enough too. Let me go craft them and check. There we go. That's all the gems we need for level 80. Now let's go here. Let us ascend him to level 70 first. We're going to level him this time, and then we are going to ascend him to level 80. There we go, baby. Since we have so many books and more on, we won't have to level up that many characters. I think I might as well take him to level 80 here. He gets a little bit of base attack and HP for heals, so I don't hate it. And you're gonna have to eventually get him to level 90 anyways. Well, now that he's level 80, we're gonna need to get this weapon here all the way to level 90. That's gonna be the most expensive one for sure. Gonna cost so much. However, I farmed all the overworld resources. I'm just gonna need to go do this domain, which I'm probably gonna go do in my own world because I don't want to do this in Bob. So Bob, get out of here. We will definitely come back to you again soon. However, until then, where's Mondstadt? There it is. Need to go do this domain. We're gonna need so many of this one. I believe we're gonna have to do like 8 runs, which is insane, by the way, because weapon domains usually give so much. We're gonna need 6 golds, 14. I have none of them. I only have one of the green ones. We're gonna need to do so much here. But that's okay. We're still over 100 fragiles. I think this will not take any more than 9. 100%. Probably won't even reach 9 resin. And then we're gonna be fine. Gonna pretty much finish the entire team 1 and we're gonna be 100%. We're gonna be over 90 fragiles left, which is insane. Leaves us a lot for artifacts and for team 2, which is nice. Either way, let's do this domain. This is probably gonna be a lot of runs here. Okay, I got 2 messages and this is the 8th run. I think I'm gonna go see if that's enough already. It's already more than I wanted to spend here. I didn't think it would get that close to 9 runs. Oh, there we go. Got just enough. Perfect. And now we can take this 5-star weapon all the way to level 90. Oh, that one is gonna cost. We've got 3,500 of these and 8 million mora. 8.7. Let's see how much we end up with. Okay, there we go. I send it to 90. Now let's see how much it's gonna cost to get it all the way to level 90. Already used up 700k mora and now we're using another 300k, so that's a million mora. And we're gonna have just 2,600 of these left or so. So basically 800 of these ores and 1 million mora. But that weapon is level 90 now. It is literally perfect for Benny. He's ascended to 80. I will change his artifact and get him an artifact set again later when I'm doing artifacts. Now let's move on to his talents. I want to get that burst to level 8, basically level 11. So we're gonna go back to that same domain we did for Durin and Venti here. And we're gonna do this one. This one is gonna be about, I would say, just 4 or 5 runs. We don't need that many. 10 golden ones and 15 of these. We already have some already. So yeah, no more than 4 or 5 runs and we'll be good here. Let's do this. It's funny, the first time I did this domain it was before anybody was built and now everybody's built. Let me see how big of a difference that's gonna make. Ow, don't kill me before I test my characters, please. That is very rude. Okay, dude, Durin is doing 40k per melt. Holy. Imagine we had a melt team instead of a vaporized one. That would be insane. I mean, this is still strong, dude. Come on, look at this. Even Bennett is doing so much damage. Why did Bennett just do 30k? Where did he get that damage from? He's fighting Durin now. Even Durin's DPS mode does 60k per vaporize. Holy, he's gonna do so much damage, bro. We are gonna do so much damage. I can't wait. I can't wait till we're done with this. Alright, a couple more runs here and we should be done. We're exactly at 100 fragiles now, though. Probably gonna be at 94 or so when we're done here. Maybe 96. Oh, there we go. We get all of the messages and we still have 98 left. Got lucky 2 golds here. Okay, that's really nice. Only 3 runs in total. Don't mind if I do. The less I have to spend, the happier I am. Let's craft up the golden ones. Oh, I need one more. There we go. I have 10 out of 10 here and 15 out of 15. Literally perfect. Okay, now let us go to Bennett. Only his bursts need to be leveled. Level 9. And oh, I forgot I need to kill Storm Terror. Hold on. Let me go do that. I keep forgetting about the weeklies. I forgot them for pretty much every character here. We still have the first time clear rewards. So again, we just need to get lucky with one of the pieces or maybe a solvent. Let's do this. I'm actually not entirely sure. He's immune to animal. Oh, I can hit him from here with Venti. That's cool. Okay, let's get him down. There we go. Use Bennett Burst. Use Venti. And I'm not sure if I'm dealing damage, but I see that we're supposed to be dealing damage. Oh no, he's immune for sure. I don't see any animal hits. But Durin and Farina got it on their own. Don't even need Venti for this one. That's the best thing about this team. Everybody's dealing damage besides Bennett, of course. Even he is dealing some kind of damage. And there we go, baby. We got a piece we needed, a solvent, and we're guaranteed to get a piece out of the strong box. Or not strong box, the first time clear rewards. Let's get out of here. Let's get that free piece. And then we should be completely done with Benny here. Get that to level 10 and to level 11, baby. There we go. That is a team 1 done right there. They're only missing some artifact tweaks. Venti doesn't need anything. Durin is gonna need a couple more pieces so we can get him a full set. She's gonna need an upgrade on a couple of pieces, maybe yes, maybe no. And obviously he's gonna need a full set because he has not got a single noblesse piece, only 1 feather. Alright, then let's already move on to team 2 now. After we're done with team 2, then we're gonna do the artifacts for pretty much the entire characters, both of the teams. Well, since we finally made it to Team 2 now, let me see what this Flins has to offer. He was already doing a little bit of damage. I can see he's got some crit damage, actually, not that bad. Some AR too. The crit rate is not that great, and only 1000 attack. Oof, I don't know about that. I'm probably going to ascend him all the way to 90 though. The thing about this team is, all the other characters here, they're all gonna be supports. Sucrose, she's just gonna be for VVTDDS. I know it's just gonna be there for Silk and Moon. And Fischl, we're probably not gonna build her as a damage dealer. I'm probably just gonna put Tenacity on her, and I don't care what weapon I put. And I'm just gonna have them all support for Flint, so he does all of the damage. So I'm definitely gonna take him to 90, that's for sure. I already pre-farmed some of these flowers when I was doing Overworld, but I'm still gonna need more things here. Might need gems too, but I'll get those out of Knuckle Duckle. He drops only the Electro Gems, which is literally perfect for me. And for the weapon, we already had this Primordial Jade Spear, the best thing I can use on him. Probably also gonna take this to level 90. Artifacts, he does have a set, kind of pieces. Okay, this one is not bad. Let me just filter them. Sands, EM, definitely prefer attack. HP, okay, well that is going to need to be changed. And crit damage with some ER and crit rate. That's not that bad. We already have a crit rate weapon, so we don't need that much crit rate. We're gonna need to stop at like 50 or so, and then we should be fine. Because you get 30 out of his set. So if we get 50 crit rate to about 200, 220 crit damage, we're gonna be really golden here. And for the talents, I'm just going for the burst. Probably also gonna take that to level 8. If we get lucky with the weekly boss, I might take it to level 9. Otherwise, we're probably just gonna stop at level 8. Skill and normal attack don't matter on him. So he's pretty simple. We'll get him to 90, we'll get his weapon to 90. Probably gonna change a couple of artifacts when we're doing them, and we're gonna get the burst to level 9. That's gonna be Flins. Now let's move on to Fish. She's only level 60. What does ascending her give? Electro damage. Yeah, it just makes her deal more damage, and I don't care about that. Usually you would obviously want Fischl to do damage, but I don't think it's worth it because I'm gonna have to spend so much artifact XP to actually make her deal damage. So I think I'm just gonna go with the strongbox. I am going to put, where's the set? There it is, Tenacity. So whenever her elemental skill hits an enemy, we get 20% attack on our Flins. It's literally so good. You don't have to build her basically, you just put that on her and she's gonna buff Flins. Obviously Stringless is her best because, well, you want her to deal damage anyways. However, I am going to take this Favonius out of your Sara, just hoping it drops particles so we can get it to Flins. Since we're playing her as a full support, we do not need her to deal damage, which also means we're not gonna have to level up her talents. Thank God, because I had to farm so many of these arrowheads, and I'm just not gonna farm any more of them. I'm being completely honest here. I am way too lazy to farm that many tillage rolls around the map. Okay, so the only thing we're gonna do for Fish, we're gonna give her Tenacity set, and she's gonna be done. Same thing is gonna be with Aino, kinda. She does have the Favonius Greatsword. I really want to take this to level 80 so she gets a lot of ER, and then we're just gonna give her a full set of Silk and Moon, and we're gonna call it for her. We might already have that actually. No, and I'm definitely not taking this piece. I'll take whatever we get here for now, but yeah, it's not a full set. I'll need a full set, obviously, and I'm gonna need an AR Sands, and that's gonna be her build. Gonna get the weapon to 80, gonna get her Silk and Moon with level 20 maxed out piece here with ER, and that's pretty much gonna be Aino. Don't need to do anything else for her. And the easiest build here, which I can pretty much finish right now if I wanted, is our Sucrose. We just take this R5 TTDS out of your Barbara, and we are going to give her a 4-piece VV when we have it, and that's pretty much her. Constellation 6 as well, which is nice, but I'm not going to upgrade anything on her. Although having EM is nice because it gives 20% of her EM to Flins. It's not that significant of a change. It's better to just have VV on her to lower the resistance of the enemy. Alright, since we decided what we'll do, let me go put it in the training guide. I'm gonna remove everyone from team 1. Alright, and that is the last thing we'll need to do here. Okay, so it seems like Fischl and Sucrose, I won't need to do much other than artifact sets. When it comes to Flins, I will need to go get a bunch of overworld things though for his talents and the weapon too. I already had to farm enough of this for already two weapons to be level 90, and now I have to farm more of them. Oh, I'm so done with these Fatui agents. Been farming them for so long. I'm gonna need a lot of these Insignias too. Same thing I'm gonna need for Aino here. And I'm gonna need a lot of Ruin Guards. Okay, well, I'm gonna go farm a lot of overworld resources again. I'm gonna try to finish this as soon as I can. Not gonna take as long as the last time. And I will be back once I'm done farming all these overworld resources. And just like that, I have farmed all the overworld resources that I needed for Team 2 again. This one wasn't as long, it only took about an hour or an hour and a half, so let's get straight into it. The first thing we're gonna need for this Flins is gonna be boss materials and gems, and we're both gonna get those out of Knuckle Duckle here. And I'm obviously not going to do this on my world since I'm only world level 8. Gonna quickly join Bob since he's world level 9 there, and we can guarantee 4 drops out of every boss instead of just 3. Oh, I meant 3 drops guaranteed. You get guaranteed 3 drops when you're world level 9. When you're world level 8, sometimes you get 3, sometimes you get 2. But in world level 9, you can get 3 drops every time, and sometimes you might get 4 drops. Overall, it saves you a little bit of resin, which we might not need, but why wouldn't I do it if I can? It's even gonna be faster in Bob's world, because I can use Chaska there. Alright, yet again, we made it to Bob's world. You get the point. I'm gonna change characters. Gonna just stand here and look pretty, and I'm gonna watch Bob do the whole thing for me. Let's see, we are going to need about 28 runs. Or sorry, 28 pieces. That's about 10 runs. Okay. That's 400 resin. That is expensive. 2 more fragiles. Okay, there we go. Now we have a little bit over 400. We've got 91 fragiles left, but then now we should be able to take him all the way to level 90 once we're done with this boss. Alright, we should be guaranteed 3 pieces as usual. There we go. Oh, we even got a 4 drop. Perfect. Well, gonna do this about 9 more runs, and I'll be back once I'm done killing this boss. Oh, there we go. We got all the pieces we needed. Ended up with a little bit extra. I think I spent 1 extra fragile here, but it's okay. We're probably gonna end up using that resin anyways. However, now if I go to flins, I'm only gonna be missing the gems. Let me see if I have enough. I probably don't. I am definitely gonna need to use some Dust of Azoth here. Hope I will even have some. I got enough to get him to 80, but yeah, I don't have a single one of these and I need so many of it. Do we already have some dust? We do actually have some dust already. I don't have to buy any. Okay. You can switch any because I don't need to ascend any other characters from here. Okay, that's all the big ones we need. And oh yeah, we have got more than enough. I crafted more than I should have even. Okay, and now if you go to Flint's, I should be able to ascend him all the way to 90. It's gonna give us some extra crit damage and attack. Always nice to have. Let's level him up and ascend him one last time to level 90. There we go. 209 crit damage now. I will only level him to 81 because I don't think leveling him does too much. Alright, so now he's finally ascended to 90. Let's worry about his weapon. We need to get this weapon all the way to 90 as well. I'm gonna need to go do this domain again. I've already done this before. Gonna do that again. Oh wait, I'm in Bob's world. Bob, get out of here. We probably shouldn't need Bob for the rest of this account. Right, we're gonna need to do this domain probably just about 5 runs or so. I don't think we're gonna need any more than that. Let's do this. Okay, we got 1 message at the 3rd run, but I definitely need more. We still haven't gotten a single gold. We might have to spend a little extra more than I thought here. Might have to spend like 5 or 7 runs. Still not the worst thing in the world. I think after this, there's only the talents left and then Aino's weapon. And then we just go fully on artifacts. So we're probably gonna have about 75 left for artifacts, 75 fragiles. I think 75 is more than enough for artifacts. I'd say we spend 30 on team 1 and about another 30 on team 2. Probably not even that much. And we're gonna be way too good. Maybe 30 each team is too much. I mean, the first team here, maybe we'll need some more. Because I'm basically building every character here other than Venti. But the second team, I'm only going to need filler sets. And only Flint is going to be the one that needs a real set. So I think I might spend 30 on this team and only like 15 on the other. So it would be 45 resin in total for everyone's artifacts. I think that's pretty good. Okay, I think I'm going to do 1 more run here and then I'm going to stop and hope for some luck with crafts. This is already spending a lot. Alright, I'm calling it here. This is about the 6th run. Oh, well. There we go. Got all the messages. Let's get out of here. And that should be all the resources I need to take this Flint's weapon to level 90. Let's go for it. There we go. Ascend it to level 90. We've only got 6 million mora left. And look at the XP just depleting, dude. We started at 5,000. And now we're only going to be at like, what, 1,900? Yeah, something around that. Holy. And we're still got to level up Aino's weapon too. That is so costly. However, now he's ascended to 90. His weapon's level 90. We'll take care of artifacts later. Let's take care of these talents now. I need to go do this domain. And I don't think it was that many runs. Because I already had a bunch. Yeah, I just need 1 golden. Wait, can I just not craft these now? I think I might already have enough books. I might not need to farm those because I only need to upgrade his burst. Skill and normal attack don't matter too much. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I did not need to farm this at all. Do I still need his weekly though? Oh, I do. Oh, not this one. No, there's no way I'm doing this one on my own. Well, I guess you know what this means. Welcome back to our world, Bob. It's been a while. All right, let's kill this chest boss. You already know the drill. I've said this a million times, blah blah. I sit and look pretty and he takes care of everything. Let's go.
Getting your lines. The final act is up.
Right, there we go. Royal Fork. I didn't know there was an achievement for this. However, are we gonna get the piece we need? Okay. That's okay though. We got a solvent and we're gonna get first time clear rewards. So we're guaranteed to have enough here. Let's claim the first time clear rewards. There it is. We're gonna have to at least spend one solvent here to craft one piece. Guess I'll use this one. I'm not sure which one is more important anyways. And now when we go to flins, I should be able to take that burst all the way to level 8, level 7, and level 8. Perfect. Now that is a done build flins right there. He only needs artifacts like everybody else. So we're gonna move on to the next character on the list, which is Fischl. And Fischl doesn't really need anything. She just needs an artifact set. And I believe the same thing goes with everyone else. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I need to level up her weapon. And then artifacts as well. And the last character, Sucrose, just needs also artifacts. Okay, so that's pretty much the last thing I need to do here. I need to get this weapon to level 80. And then all I have to do is artifacts. Gonna have to go do this domain again. But before I do that, Bob, get out of here. I really thought we weren't gonna need Bob again, but we ended up needing him one last time. This time for sure we're not gonna use Bob's help again though. 100%. Although maybe when I'm doing artifacts, I'll have a friend help me, but it's definitely not going to be Bob. Actually, I haven't counted how many of these I'm going to need. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow. Gonna keep going until the book tells me I have enough. Look at this damage though. 23k with this venti now, and everybody's doing damage in this team, and we're still gonna build Durin and Farina a little more. Even Benny, who's gonna buff pretty much everyone, and we got enough from one run. Okay, let's get out of here. This team is coming along really nicely. I can't wait to see the DPS in Miliastra. It's gonna be so much more. I just can't wait to test it. Okay, there we go. That should be pretty much everything. Now I go to Aino. We get this Favonius all the way to level 80. Look at our XP is also depleting really fast. But hey, these characters need these levels. It is the best use we can use these XP materials for. So I'm not going to complain about it. We even have a couple more Favonius Great Swords here, so we can refine it. But we're not really going to put any crit rate on her. So we're most likely not even going to get the particles. I'm just upgrading it for the ER. There we go, level 80. We get 55 energy recharge. You get some particles if you crit. You have a 60% chance to give the particles if you crit. But we're probably not going to put any crit, and we're never gonna crit anyways, so I'm just putting raw energy recharge in her and hoping it's enough. However, since both teams are pretty much done, we've only gotta do artifacts now. Let me go back through what I need. Venti, I don't think he needed anything. He was as good as he can be. I don't need to change much. Durin, he's gonna need a couple more pieces from his set. Farina is gonna need a couple pieces, maybe yes, maybe not. It's not that necessary because she does have her full set. Benny is gonna need just some filler sets. Does not need to be upgraded. Same thing with Sucrose, same thing with Aino, and same thing with Fischl. Now, the ones that we're going to be able to strongbox here, so we're definitely not going to farm their sets, are going to be Farina, Bennett, Sucrose, and Fischl. And I think that's it, because Aino's going to need her own set from the domain. That's not in the strongbox. So I think we should farm Flint's set first, because you can farm him and Aino in the same domain. Use the strongbox there to get them their sets, the filler ones here, for these characters that don't need to be upgraded. They don't even need to have good stats. And after we're done farming for all the supports pretty much, and Flins, then we're gonna go farm for Durin, and using whatever pieces, bad pieces we get out of there, we're gonna try to upgrade Farina. Whether we get it or not, it's not that big of a deal. As long as we get a full set for Durin, we're happy. Alright, we're definitely gonna start with Flins' domain then, which is all the way in Notcry. This one right here. It gives us Silken Moon that we're gonna use on Aino, and obviously his own set. So we're farming for 2 characters, and all the bad pieces we're gonna use on Bennett, Sucrose, and Fischl. Pretty much perfect value out of this domain right here. Let's see, we have 84 fragiles. Since I'm building so many characters, I'm not only gonna go for 15 like I said, I think I'm gonna go all the way till 24. I'll leave 60 fragiles for the other team. I think that should be more than enough. Definitely more than enough. So the maximum I'm gonna spend here is 24. If we get really unlucky after that, we still have 1 elixir. Where is it? We have 1 elixir here, and we can get 1 more. If we use some of our XP here, we can get 1 more if we get really desperate. I just need to use 2 of these pieces, just random ones that I don't care about, and we can get 1 more. Then we could get a sands or a feather and a flower, so we'll be fine. Alright, I'm gonna have a friend of mine join me to do this, because it's gonna take a really long time to kill this without lunars, and my Flint's team is the one that's not built, of course. We're gonna spend 24 fragiles here. We're gonna be left with 60, so I'm gonna quickly ask my friend to join me real quick. Alright, my friend has finally joined to help me clear this domain, because I don't think I can do 24 runs on my own. This one needs lunars as well, and obviously it's gonna be way too hard to kill it without flins being built. Okay, there we go. That is the first run. Pretty quick and easy. Let's see, what are we going to get in our first ever run of the day? Crit rate with nothing, but it is crit rate and HP with some ER. I'll take that. I can already put that on Ino just to help this. I'll put a bunch of random pieces so I can be a little bit helpful. Overall, I've seen worst first runs than this, so I'm not gonna complain. Anything that has ER on it, I am more than happy to take. Still not a 4 set though, but whatever. We do need more pieces for flins than I know though, so I hope we get some luck here. HP, Pyro, ugh, no luck whatsoever. I'm not gonna use the sands on her because I need energy recharge sands. It could even be an off piece. But at least I could just yoink the circuit now and have a 4 set. There we go. I'll change it up later. Again, that's not really what matters. What matters here is getting some pieces for our flins, since we are getting really unlucky so far. It's only the 3rd run though. Okay, defense would... Okay, what is this, man? At least we got attack percentage. If I get that desperate, I'll keep it. It's desperate measures, I guess. Whatever. Let's continue. Keep getting good pieces, but they are on the wrong set. Or I get things like this with defense and double crit. Come on. I need some better luck here. This artifact set is not in the strong box. If we don't get it here, we're cooked. I mean, we've already got a couple of good pieces on flins, so worst case scenario, I'll just craft a couple. But I'd really like to keep these elixirs for the last thing. I don't want to use them so early on the first character I start farming artifacts for. Come on. What is this? This is going so bad. Oh, there's a double crit with ER. I like what I see. I like what I see. There we go. Finally getting something. Let's keep that luck going. Attack percentage with crit damage and ER. I'm gonna keep that. Although it has double HP, there's a teeny tiny chance it might roll well. And it is better than the HP or whatever that we had on us anyway, so I'll keep it. Let's keep that luck going. Come on. Starting to get a little bit more lucky now. We can keep that going. Maybe we'll be done before we spend all 24. And I completely jinxed myself. I mean, this is not that bad, but we have a double crit. Definitely rather keep that instead. Oh, let's keep going. Okay, that's already 10 runs. And the pieces aren't looking very great. At least not for flins. We only got a couple feathers we could try. This is not looking good at all. There's an attack with double crit on the wrong set. Hydra with double crit and attack. Oh my god. Oh, that would have been so good if someone could actually use it. Unlucky for us. We keep getting good pieces on the other set. Come on. Okay, this is run number 14. We've only got 10 more to go. Again, more double crits on the wrong set. Come on, there's even an EM one. We're getting every single thing on the wrong set. Come on. Make this on Flins's set. Oh, there's a crit damage with crit rate, EM, and attack percentage. I like what I see finally. My god, we're just 5 runs away from being completely done, man. Holy, this is going so bad. And there we go. The last run, 24th run. And 5 pieces. Well, there's another feather, but it's pretty much all of it the wrong set. Oh, come on. Well, let's get out of here. Well, that was pretty disappointing for 24 runs, to be honest. But however, let me just get back to my own world real quickly. And let's go take a look at Flynn's. He was missing a flower, which... could just take this out of Molani. It's almost the same piece and they're both using off pieces. I'd rather have him on set because there's not another piece that's really cool. This one's alright. It's got some EM, some crit damage, some ER. No attack percentage unfortunately, but none of the other pieces do either. Now the feather, this one was already okay, but I still want to try this double crit. Should have enough XP to upgrade it. Gonna just go all the way to 18. Double crit rate and defense. Come on. Why would you go defense? That's the one thing I don't want you going into. At least go into crit damage. This one thing. Make it worth it. Make it worth my while. I don't know if this is better than what I have. Some ER 713 is better than this. I think we are gonna be okay in crit rate probably when we're done. I'll keep the piece. I won't get rid of it yet, just in case. Now the sands, we had an EM, but I really need an attack. And I think this is where we're gonna get desperate. And we're gonna end up crafting one. Or maybe we'll use an off piece. The thing is, we don't have a good goblet either. We've got this one, and if it doesn't roll well, we're completely cooked. This literally has to roll well. Come on, all the way to level 18. Okay. One more into crit damage, and I'm gonna be very happy with this one. Come on. Go one more crit damage. Come on. Ah, whatever. Once into everything is not the worst thing in the world, but this definitely needs to be changed long term. Okay, and here, this is an okay piece, but this could be so much better. It's got the same EM, it's got no ER, but good attack percentage and crit rate instead. Come on, and get rid of this HP piece. No, I want to keep this one. Let's get rid of this attack percentage one. Here we go. Too many rolls into flat attack, but what can you really do about it? I hate when Genshin does this. Come on, man. We've got such a good piece like this and you just choose the one thing we don't want you to go to. Okay, well, at least this means I don't have to craft a piece here because I can use an off piece, like one of these double crits that I got on the wrong set, or this one I got earlier. Well, I'm gonna give all of them a try. I want to take all of them to level 16. Just gonna use that XP here and a little bit of XP here. Just gonna take it to 16. 1 HP roll already. Oh, 2 HP rolls. Not doing this one. We go next. And oh, come on. Already 1 HP. Stop. Don't be like one of those where it just all rolls the same. Oh, come on. No, it's gonna be one of those. I don't wanna go. I will not be interacting with Rage Bait. I will not be interacting with Rage Bait. At least it's flat attack, right? Oh, come on. What is this, man? That's just toxic. That's just rude. Sure, I'll take it. 1 crit rate, 1 crit damage roll. Ugh, so disgusting of a piece to be an off piece, but that was our last double crit that we could have tried. Okay, and we have this one. What's our stats now? Okay, 46 to 213. And if I change this feather, it is 49 to 207. I think I prefer that. We lose about 5 crit damage for about 3 crit rate. I think that's better crit value. I'll keep it. This one is not that bad as well, so I'll keep it as well. I think this is the better build to keep on him though. This is pretty good. 2400 attack nearly. 162 EM as well. That is quite a lot. 127 ER is really nice, dude. Having to play Flins without ER and without his weapon is like hell. So this is a really good ratio. Pretty much 50 crit rate plus 30 from his set. So 80 crit rate to 200 plus crit damage. With the ER and the EM. Absolutely lovely build. I love this. Well, since Flins is pretty much fully done now, let's go into the strong box. And in the strong... And I just clicked on Albedo. Oh, why are you putting characters next to a crafting tables, Genshin? Come on. That is just so petty. Finally, thank you for getting this out of my face. All right, let's go here. I need 3 sets here. And they all need to be just a 4 set. They don't need to be good whatsoever. So let's just pick 12 pieces for tenacity first. That's for official. That's 3 pieces. I'm still missing 1. I'll keep that ER for Bennett because we didn't actually have any ER pieces. And this one she will use. Let's do 6 more. Didn't we already have these? Wait, hold on. I'm getting confused. Go on official. Pick tenacity. Can we do... Oh no, we're missing goblet and flower. Okay. Let's do another 6 pieces. There's the flower. And now we put this on our official. Such a weird build, I know. But this is not to make official deal damage whatsoever. That is just so she can give 20% attack to our Flins and then he can deal damage. I cannot afford to be building her as DPS, not in this kind of account. I would be spending so many fragiles into artifact XP, which is just not worth it. Maybe using your normal resin is worth it for artifact XP, but not fragiles. No way. Okay, now that official is done, we need also VV for our official. Let's just do 3 rows. Okay, that is already a 4 set. Perfect. They don't need to be good pieces, just anything she can use. There's even one animal. Just take anything. Doesn't matter as long as it's a 4 set. I am very happy. I'm not gonna take this one. Don't really need it. Just take a random EM piece here. And now the last set we need is Noblesse for Benny. Let's also do 3 rows. Okay, that is 1. That is 2. Any of this is energy recharge? Yes, that is 3 then. 2 of them are ER actually. Wait a minute. Didn't we already have 1 piece on us though? So this flower, we already had this feather. We'll take this ER sands and this goblet. Perfect. Just take a random piece here that has ER on it. Upgrade it 1 time so it unlocks it. And we are going to max out this ER here. Just go all the way. I don't care what it rolls into. Although HP would have been nice, but oh well. I'm not complaining. Let's just go all around it, Genshin. Okay, there we go. At least now he has a full set. He's got 233 ER. A little on the lower side. Usually I'd want around 250. But this is what we can get for now. We've got an ER sands, a little bit of ER into this piece, but none of the other ones got lucky with ER. But it's okay. He will get his burst back easily because we've got Durin also giving him particles. Alright, that's all the sets that I needed for the characters. Now all I need to do is to go farm the set here for Venti and pretty much mainly for Durin. And all the bad pieces I get from there, I'm gonna try to fix our Farina with it. Hopefully just getting her a better goblet. That's mainly the big issue here. The sands is it is an off piece, and our even this is not that great to be honest. The feather and the flower are okay. It's just the 3 big ones. I mean, didn't we get any other HP pieces we can try? There's another one here. This one was a double crit though. We're gonna have to get a little bit of luck still, especially for him. He's gonna need a couple pieces that cannot be in the strong box. I could already yoink this. Maybe if we upgrade it, we'll get some luck. However, this off piece is so good. Keep it on him for now, but we're probably gonna change it just so we can have a 5 piece. We'll need a sands, we'll need a goblet. We already have a good circlet. So we need either a sands, a feather, or a goblet, a feather. Just 2 more pieces, basically. Okay, let's go do his set as well. It should be also a nutcry, just all the way up here, next to the Obate set. And we're gonna need to do this. Let's see, how many do we have now? We've got 60. As much as I wanted to spend 30 here, I think I'm gonna limit it to 20. We're gonna leave the account with 40 fragiles left. If it is not enough, we can still use 1 elixir, spend these 2 to get a sands, and then we'll use this random feather we had, and then we're gonna have a 4 piece anyways. I just gotta at least try to get some pieces and not lazy out, but I don't want to spend too much. I'll spend 20, no more than 20, and we're gonna leave 40 for the owner. That should be enough. However, I'm gonna have my friend help me again, because yet again, it's another lunar enemy. Alright, my friend has came again, so let's finally do this domain. About 20 runs. Let's hope and pray that that'll be enough. Either way, we still have enough elixirs to force it to be enough, but hopefully we won't have to get to that. Alright, let's do this. Okay, first run of this domain. Let's see what we get. Okay, a double crit? That's what I like to see for the first run, baby. Here we go. We can already switch that feather we had to double crit now. Now that's what I'm talking about. If we can keep this going, maybe, just maybe, the 20 runs will be enough and we won't have to spend any elixirs. Attack percentage. If we don't find the pyro, I could use it. It's not the worst thing in the world. Here's an attack percentage sense as well. Has only crit damage, but I'll take it, man. This is not the worst thing at all. Actually, getting some pieces we can use. The flins domain was so much worse than this. This one is so much better. There's a flower with double crit too. Oh my god, we're actually getting so lucky. Double crit flower, and we already had a double crit feather. We got a sands with crit damage and the goblet with attack percentage, and we already had a circlet. This already might be enough. Hold on a minute. Before I spend anymore, we only spent 5 runs. Let me go to Durin. We already had a flower. Let's already upgrade this. Let's max this out. Genuinely might be done already. Okay, sure. I don't like ER that much, but it's still useful on him, so he can get his burst back right away. Couple crit rolls too. Can we make this 3? Yes, we can. Holy, that is such a good piece. It's even better than Venti's. I'm even thinking about changing it, to be honest. It's not that big of a difference, though. We can keep it. Now, where's the double crit? We have 2 pieces here. We can try this, or we could try the double crit. What was our stats? We are a little low on crit rate, so if I take this crit damage one here, I'll have way too little amount. Let's give this one a try. Come on, give me some crit rate. I don't like this piece. I think I'm gonna keep going. I don't know if I want this way so much if I use it. What about the sands? Let's give this one a try. Come on. 1 crit damage roll. Make it 2. Make it 2 and I'm happy. Oh, come on. 3 times into defense? Why? Why not 3 times into crit damage? Ugh. We already had attack percentage, so it's okay to change to this. Might as well upgrade it. 1 ER, 1 crit rate. And we get 1 more ER. Or sorry, 1 more crit rate, not ER. Oh, come on. Come on, a crit rate. Whatever. I mean, we do have a full set now. Anything we get now is literally just upgrading. To be honest, if we already keep this as an off piece and I just craft a better sands, I'm down to keep this. The sands is not even the worst thing in the world. I could maybe craft a feather instead and then use a better goblet so it's pyro. Let's see, we've only spent 5 runs, so let's just spend a couple more, do all the other 15 runs, and then we're gonna call it there. This is already going really well. Okay, dude, I've just done 10 more runs and this has been so dry. I think I should stop here. The first 5 runs, I think we used up all the luck we had there, and then for 10 runs, I haven't gotten a single piece. I think I'm gonna call it here. 45 left for the owner. I don't want to spend the other 5 just gambling artifacts when we're getting this kind of luck now. Alright, well, let's go back to Durin. Now there's a few things I can do. I can easily craft him a piece here, or I could craft him a sands. Either way, we're gonna have to probably use the goblet as an off piece. Thing is, it doesn't seem like there's too big of a difference between pyro or attack percentage on him. So I think it's okay if I keep him on this attack percentage piece here, keep this off piece, and just craft him a sands. Although I don't think it's that necessary. We've got pretty much 80 crit rate now to 200 crit damage. because you get 20 out of his set. So this build already as is seems already to be fine. I don't think I'm gonna use the elixirs here. I think he's good as he is. I unfortunately wasted 10 runs hoping for some better luck, but it didn't work. But hey, 2500 attack, 60 crit rate plus 20 from his set, so 80 crit rate to 200 crit damage with 155 ER. No pyro damage because we have got all that attack here. I think I'm gonna take this Durin build, dude. This Durin build is pretty nice. It could have been a lot better, but it could have been a lot worse. I will take this. Now there's only 2 things left. One thing I have already forgotten was just to upgrade the sense here for Ino. So let me do that. Just get it all the way up to 20. I don't care what it rolls into. There we go. Now my Ino is going to have 246 ER. Perfect. Now team 2 is completely done. I don't need to do anything for team 2. But team 1, I still want to try to get her some better pieces because I really don't like this ratio of 72 to 94. Not enough arena. So let me go to the strongbox. Try and hope to get her a couple of better pieces. I'm aiming for 80 to 120 here. That with the amount of ER we have would be perfect. Let's see. Let's go all the way down. There's golden troop. Gonna use these because I know these pieces are garbage. Gonna start nitpicking these though because I'm not sure if any of them are good. Okay, there we go. 39 pieces. I think we can only do 1.5 runs here. We don't have that many pieces. Let's hope for some good luck. That is a lot of locked pieces. Every single goblet is locked. Come on, one of them has got to be good. Geo with double crit. That is a really good if you're going to play a Geo. HP with crit rate and ER. Okay, that is better than what we have already. The one we have literally has nothing. This is already better. Attack again. HP with crit damage, but I think we're going to take the crit rate one here. This one, okay, double crit. This is okay, but it's not that great. Crit rate with crit damage and ER. Okay. And HP sands with just crit damage. Not that great. There's another one. Okay, hold on. This is already really good. If we go on her, first thing I'm gonna do 1,000,000,000% is change this. Give me that crit rate. Max it completely out. Sure, 1 crit rate, 1 ER. Can we get a little more? A little bit more crit rate? Oh, of course not. Whatever. It's still better than what we had. And now the flower was already okay. The feather, it's alright, but we have another double crit. I would like to at least try. Maybe it goes well, maybe not. We'll see. Let's just max it out. Just need a little bit more crit rate and crit damage. That's crit rate. That was a max roll too, I believe. Come on, give me a little bit more crits. Oh, don't go to defense. Come on. Okay, 1 bad roll. That's all. No more. Please, go crits now. There we go. Good roll on crit damage. And last roll. Oh, come on. This is not better than what we have, is it? No, I'm gonna lose crit rate for just like 1 crit damage. I'll still keep the piece in case you want it. We don't have to get rid of it. Okay, now the sands. We already had an off piece, which wasn't that great, which means I could use one of these if it rolls just okay. And that means I can use any other. We also have another crit rate piece here that we can try. It's already more crit damage than the one we have here. Let me max it out. Come on, get a little bit more crit damage. That's 1 crit damage roll and 1 HP. Give me 1 ER crit damage now. Come on. The EM is actually not that bad as well because we've got Durin in there. So EM is not that bad for her. There we go. Crit damage. Perfect. That's a lot better, dude. That is a lot better so far. Do we have any good pieces we can use here in case we're going to change? Well, all of them are on other characters, really. What about Flower? Also on other characters. I don't want to remove things from other characters. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. What's our stats now? 31k HP, a little bit of EM. Okay, 78 crit rate is really nice. 107 crit damage is I would have liked it to be around 120, but I'll take it. We have 185 ER as well, so that's really good. The pieces are at least looking a little bit better now. At least each of them have at least a little bit of crit. Some of them had nothing before. I think I'll take this, dude. I think I'm gonna call it here for both teams. I think we're finally fully done building both of them now. If I had to guess, I believe this team will actually deal more than Flins' team. Although it's the older characters, everybody here is made to deal some damage. Other than obviously Flint's team, everybody's just supporting him. So I think this team will deal more overall DPS. However, we're gonna test this exactly in a moment since both teams are finally fully done now. There's only one thing left to do, and that is to test our teams. I'm first going to do it on the Drake, and then we're going to do Meliastra. I cannot skip doing it on the Drake. I even have to go to the teleport point, but when has that ever stopped me from getting to Drake? I would walk all the way from Mondstadt to here just so I can test my teams on you, Drake. There's no escape. Hey, Drake. I've got quite a build team here I'd like to test on you. Oh, I bet you miss me so much. damage. Okay, I don't have my bursts, but they come back really quickly with this team, so I'm just gonna go for it anyways. As soon as I crit here, she should get her burst back. There we go. Then we're gonna do Duran's attack, and then burst, Penny burst, Venti skill burst, and then normal attacks. And just watch, everybody's dealing damage, bro. Everyone is dealing like 15k plus. Easily one rotating the Drake. There he goes. Oh my god, that was so good. And then you start a skill, you go back to the same rotation again, and you keep going. What an absolute lovely team, dude. I love this. I love this team. I'm actually so excited to do the Abyss with this one. This one is so fun. Alright, hold on. I need to test the second team on here too before we do Miliastra. Let's do this, and I'm gonna have to go away so the Drake respawns. Alright, here we go. Let's try this team. We have not tried this one completely from the start. I only played a little bit of it on that domain, and it was actually doing pretty well. However, let's see how much it does to the Drake now. The rotation here is very, very easy. Let's see how much this flins does. Oh, oh my god, 120k, but the other one didn't crit. Almost half the HP, 120, 134. Wait, why is he doing so little? Wait a minute, he's supposed to do more than that. Something is not right. Hey, get away. Hold on, I gotta try this one more time. Something is not right here. He's not supposed to do 120 then 130k with the second one. Second one usually does so much more. That was way too little amount of damage. Alright, here we go. Let's give this team a proper try. Use her skill, use Ino Burst, do double sword with Sucrose, and then Flint's Burst. Boom! There we go, 179,000. Now that's a lot of damage. Boom! Easily one rotating the Drake. I've done this Flint's team plenty of times. I know exactly how much damage he does. Almost every couple videos there's a Flint's. Alright, now let's go test the actual DPS on the Miliastra. So we see the exact numbers of our DPS here and how much we've improved from the start. Alright, we are going to start with team 1 here. This one was doing 15k DPS before. Let's see how much it will do now. Let's give this a try. Do Duran attack again and burst, mini burst, Venti skill burst, and normal attacks. Already over the 20k. 26, 29, 30, 34, 35, 36. Come on, reach 40 at least. Oh, we were so close. We reached 39. Okay, I was definitely a little bit off. I thought we would be doing a lot more DPS than we are. We're doing around, what, 39k usually, and I thought we would be over 50k. I guess I overestimated the amount of damage I'd be doing here DPS-wise, but hey, at least this team will be enough for floor 11. I know that. Just would have hoped for more DPS. Okay, let's go give the Flint's team a try. Flins, Fischl, Ino, and Sucrose. Here we go. Now, I thought that the Venti team will do more DPS than the Flint's team, but I could be completely wrong. But if I had to guess, I still go by what I said. I think this team will then do around 35k DPS. Again, I could be completely off. We're gonna give this a try and see now. And boom, there we go. Already 40k, never mind, bro. That definitely surpassed Flint's team, or sorry, Venti's team. Not by much though. They're both around 39 to 40,000 DPS, so they're both very, very close. I thought they would be a little more far apart, but hey, Flint's is doing a lot of damage on his own. The other team are just, everybody's doing a little bit of damage. Either way, both of them are doing 40k, which is a little bit more than enough for floor 11. I think for floor 11, you need to be at least doing 30k, but hey, 40k is definitely gonna be enough, so let's get out of here. Let's get back to the real game, and let's go for the Abyss, baby. Finally, after so long, this account took forever. The overworld resources I had to farm just took pretty much an entire day, 24 hours of it. Insane. However, since they never cleared anything over floor 9 here, I'm gonna have to quickly clear through floor 9 and 10, and I'll be back once we get to floor 11. And that is floor 10 done with all of the stars so easily. However, one note, and it was pretty expected, it is so hard to play this Flint's team without Cookie, dude. We need to switch this Fischl for a Cookie with the same set and everything. It just needs to be a Cookie. Whenever you see a banner that has Cookie, you pull for it right away. It doesn't matter if they even put Chi-Chi as the event character there. You must get that Cookie. It is so hard to play without her. Or Renefa, of course, if you find a banner with her. Either way, now we finally made it to floor 11. I'm not sure I should put... I cannot put Flins in the second one anyways. There's Electro enemies down there. He's just not gonna do anything. So he needs to be in the first half. However, this was one of the most actual fix accounts, how I feel it at least. This account was so bad at the start, and now it's so much different. different. And it wasn't like an account that I had to build from zero. It felt like an actual fix. I don't know. I'm just thinking of it weirdly. Either way, I'm not gonna yap anymore. Enough yapping. Let's get straight into the abyss, baby. There we go. Floor 11. We're going to pick the crit rate and crit damage. And we cannot forget our bongo cat. Here we go, baby. Let's do this. I remember from last time. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I remember from last time that they plunge you or charge you, not the monolith, but they're completely ignoring that now. Okay. That's okay, though. Flins should be able to kill them regardless. Oh, there we go. That one charged me. It's so random sometimes. Now that one charged the monolith. What? And that one charged me? Okay. I guess it depends if I'm close enough to them so they can actually see me before the monolith. I'm not sure. This is all weird. Right, I'm gonna charge my bursts up here actually. It's just a couple hilichurls left. There we go. First half done very easily. Let's go to the second one. This one will be even easier. Just watch this. I'm gonna do Furina just for the boost. Gonna do Bennett. This time I'm gonna use double skill endurance because I actually need the AoE. And I'm gonna use my burst there. Just everybody's gonna keep getting pulled. It's so easy with this team, bro. Oh my god. These ones are too far away, but they're still... Just look at Durin destroying them, bro. Oh my god. Absolutely love Durin. He's such a good character as a DPS and as a support. Ow. Venti is also making it so easy for them to get pulled. Venti does damage. Reina's boosting us. Even if she's not dealing damage here, she's still buffing us with her burst. Such a good team, dude. Such a good team. I love this team so much. It's so fun. Let's move on to Chamber 2. Chamber 1 was so easy. Let's take the ER. That would be nice for Flins. And everybody in the second team also, really. Let's kill these two. They should be really easy. I think one burst will just pop and they're gone. Can use the aura burst so it kills her and then goes for the other two enemies. And then instantly use this one. Oh my god, what a combo, dude. Absolutely destroying this abyss. I'm actually having fun here with this one. What an account, bro. What an account. I just know I'm gonna be able to clear this. This is just way too easy. Get out of here, dude. Give me the other half. This is way too easy for me. Now we're gonna do this little annoying guy. Should also be easy cake. Just gonna absolutely demolish him. My god, look at Venti's damage now. Ow, don't kill Venti as I'm trying to showcase his damage, please. Okay, Furina's kind of useless here, so I'm just gonna use her to heal me. I don't want to die. I don't want to use all my bursts as well. Ow. Ow. I don't want to use all my bursts as well. I want to keep some for the next half. Okay, just one more skill and I should be good. Get out of here. There we go. Chamber 2 done with all of the stars. One chamber left, baby. I know we got this. Let's get the... Actually, let's get the 30% attack. We're always going to be over 50% HP anyways. Let's get this guy out of here. Get out of my face. You are completely weak to me. Oh my god, I did 200k there with that burst. Did you see that? Holy! Since when are we doing 200? But I didn't know we were doing that much damage. That guy's gonna be a little bit annoying because he doesn't get Hydra applied to him. So I only do one hit with the burst. And I can't go there because I'll just die. Oh well. Dodged all of his hits. Now it's my turn. Just gonna keep normal attacking until I break his stupid cryo shield. And then boom! Get out of here. Oh, one more. Now you get out of here. One more enemy, just a little mini Drake, trying to avenge his father, but that will not work. You're just going to join him in the grave. And get out of here. There we go. First half done. Let's go for the second one. We still have plenty of time. We've got 2 minutes to kill this one pathetic enemy, bro. We are not failing this one. Let's use Durin. Let's use Venti skill burst. Oh, this guy's got... Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, this guy's gonna get absolutely deleted. Look at him. He's already half HP. It's over. You know what? I'm gonna just fly up here and I'm gonna... Ow. I almost just died. Anyways, I'm just gonna fly up here and I'm gonna watch you die. Okay. You know what? I'm just not... I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Just completely ruined everything. Die! Die! You ruined my moment. Ow. Die! Die, you annoying, stupid thing. There we go. Finally cleared floor 11 with all of the stars, baby. There we go. Let's get out of here and claim our riches. Got absolutely ruined there at the end with that boss, bro. Stole my moment. That's 150, 200, and another 200. 550 Primo Gems, and you're going to get that every cycle. You've got 23 hours until the next one. When I check back on your account, you better have cleared this floor 11. You should be able to clear it with no issues now. Either way, that is an account fixed, baby. Thank you so much, Naja, for letting me fix your account. Although we spent so much time on this account, like, holy, this one was so time consuming because of the overworld resources and even the domains and the bosses, the weekly bosses, everything. Oh my god, this one took so long, but it was so much fun. I love seeing that account going pretty much from 0 to hero. This was plenty of fun. I really hope you guys enjoyed this too. If you did, please hit that subscribe button and like the video to support a small creator like myself. And don't forget to join my Discord server. There I run Welcome Moon giveaways almost every video, and there you can apply for your account to get fixed completely for free. I do not charge for fixing accounts. All you need to do is to join, apply, and that's pretty much it. Either way, that was pretty much everything for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.